Hello Scientology. This is Anonymous. Even though you abominate religion, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2010. This will be the year of your fate. We offer you a proposal to contribute to your ideal org program. Many years ago you declared war on humanity. Almost 2 years ago, we made our entry into this war. As a result of our worldwide actions, you are faced with fire in these upcoming months. Australia burns with fury, and in the United States you will be soon surrounded by the flames of truth. In France you could hardly survive, and in the German countries your first wrong move will lead to your ban. It is time for a change. In this war there is no way for you to withstand our might. Whereas Anonymous deals justly, we give you a last chance to survive this war and stop your downfall. You lie to your members, you put them under psychical pressure. The things you offer them are not worth all the money and the hours of work they sacrifice for you. Your courses and your books are too expensive. The e-meter is simpler, easier and cheaper to build than a radio receiving device, but it costs as much as a modern hi-fi television. You promise your members to improve all areas of their lives, but they still get ill. You promise your followers supernatural abilities, but the way on your bridge leads to somewhere else. The only thing that you are doing successfully is motivating your followers. They fight as bravely and altruistically as the Mujahideen. Sadly, they waste their energy for a lie. Each of your followers can find out by themselves that you are lying. They just need to wake up and open their eyes. One of the things you tell the public is that there is no disconnection. Many of your members know that this is wrong. Their families miss them. At Christmas there will be a free chair at the table. One gift under the Christmas tree will not be opened, because you did not permit it. You tell your followers that it is bad for their spiritual employment when they have contact to critical thinking people. The truth of the matter is that you fear them. You are afraid that they could open the eyes of your followers. Everybody who sees your wrongdoings in a clear light will not support you in any way. These people will leave you. This is your fear, and this is why you destroy their families. This is why the anger of the world exists. This is why we fight. There is not one of your followers who received one of the promised supernatural abilities, but there are thousands that got poor because of you. If they are wondering where the abilities are, you tell them that their weaknesses suppress those abilities. To get rid of these weaknesses they have to pay more and more and more. To avoid your members finding out that those abilities cannot be bought and cannot be achieved by following your way, you tell them to keep these things secret. However, they will talk about it and they will ask questions. They will find out that you betrayed them. This will be a hard time for them. We wish them all the best and we offer our help to them, as we have helped many others. A lot of people fought for you with unbelievable energy. They believed in you. They sacrificed money and work for you. Yet there is no bounty. No one gets something back that is worth the sacrifices they made. There is no noticeable objective on the bridge. We don't like this. This is why we fight you, and this is why you must fall. Apart from items which have already been mentioned, you fulfill criminal acts of which we do not approve. You lie, steal, spy, drive people to suicide and force others to abort their babies. With your henchmen in the US government and Hollywood, you try to suppress the freedom of expression. You blackmailed France, and so you try to blackmail Germany over and over. We are aware of your crimes against humanity, and every day we bring them to light. You cannot hide. You cannot escape. We are Anonymous. We are everywhere. You can survive this war if you obey these articles. You change yourself from inside. You perform a complete reform. You break from your criminal leaders. You line up with the free ideologies that humanity owns. You are allowed to still disseminate your doctrine. If you grant freedom to all humans, you support the individual fulfillment of your followers by providing reasonable prices. You let people leave without pressure and complaints. If they decide their way should be a different way, you grant to every one of your branches the freedom to decide for itself its own fate. You let your orgs and missions decide by themselves what to do with what they have earned. You open yourself to the inner and the outer side. You provide honest information about your teachings. You cancel all disconnect commands and you let the families live together peacefully once again. You quit your fair game policy against heretics and former members. You stop your fraudulent offers of private coaching to our children. You leave children on the whole planet in peace. You release the 6 to 18-year-old children and teenagers in your camps. You pay the children that worked 16 to 20 hours every day in your camps and on your ships. You raise the entry age to 18. You close your concentration camps on the whole planet. You release the people and reimburse those who worked for you as slaves. You mark all your products and sub-organizations and make it visible for everybody with the label Scientology. You delete the complete auditing files. You delete all data you collected concerning the private thoughts, sexual experiences and fantasies of your members. You delete all data concerning the sphere of personal privacy of your members and everybody else. You delete all data concerning critics and former members, collected by your Secret Service OSA. You dissociate with all teachings of Hubbard that are against human rights. You inform the world about the true life of Hubbard and about his death and the drugs in his body. You inform the world about Hubbard's children and their relationship with their father. You stop refusing to reveal your real teachings and aims. You admit to the public that you consider Tom Cruise and all other OTs are higher beings than Gautama Buddha, Muhammad and Jesus Christ. You admit to the world and your members the true reason of your existence and you adhere to open the new story. You quit all doings against human rights. You change all policies that aim to harm your members or to make them dependent on you or to exploit them. You tell the world why humans had to die because of you and you name the responsible persons. You stop forcing Sea Org or any other members of your cult to abort their babies. You give reasonable compensation to your victims and their dependents. You excuse yourself to everybody you harmed in any way inside and outside of your organization. You explain to the governments of the world why you burgled their offices and why you have deleted files. You renounce yourself from all thugs in your organization. You inform the world about all your crimes, albeit camouflaged or committed in the open. You hand over all responsibles to the courts of the nations. You inform the peoples why you aim for world domination. You open and suspend your plans to destroy 2.5% of all human beings. If you leave the humans in peace and freedom, we will respect your existence. Be aware that this is your only chance to avoid your extinction. These proposals are our contribution to your ideal org program. Make the orgs ideal by following these articles. The only alternative is that we make your orgs ideal by closing them. Be aware that the year 2010 is the year of your fate. Take action and solve it by yourself, or we will solve you. We do not hate, we love. You hate what we love. You destroy what we love. This is why we must destroy you. You cannot hide, you cannot escape. We are everywhere. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.